Hello LAP, this is Brandon Rice here coming to you with your Chairman's Report. Coming a little, well, quite a bit later than normal. I was wanting to get some information in line, make sure I was giving out accurate info on the town hall meeting this week. So just now getting it to you, wanted to get it out before we have the town hall so that everybody's aware. We'll start off with the order bank. Corsair is at 5598. The Escape is at 22,172 for a total of 27,770 units. We've got day shift working this week. Night shift is going to be laid off. Night shift, do not claim your unemployment before next Sunday. If you go in there early, it's probably going to let you claim for the wrong date. Just make sure, listen to what dates it reads off to you when you do request. It should be for next week, and you want to make sure you get that right. As far as trades goes, the number 3 trade shift is laid off. I think a good portion of the trades has some work going on. I don't know how much of that is going to be laid off, but third shift, at least for production coverage, is not going to be there. As most of you are aware, we've got a special town hall meeting tomorrow at the plant, and I wanted to get the best info I could for you on that. So the way that looks, the meeting is going to start at 10:20 tomorrow morning. And for those that are not at work, be it because you're on night shift or you're off that day, vacation, medical, whatever it might be, there is going to be a link on the Blue Oval Now app that should go up tomorrow morning. You'll click on that link. It'll have you enter your global ID to verify yourself, and then it should log you in where you'll be able to watch that on a live stream. Now, if for whatever reason you missed the live stream and you want to see it, it is still going to remain on the Blue Oval Now app as a recording. You'll be able to go back and watch it later, but it is going to be a live stream. You'll just need to go on the Blue Oval Now app, click on that link, put in your global, and you should be good to go. They're going to have, sounds like about 350 people at the actual stage for the announcement. Then they're going to have remote viewing areas throughout the plant with either projectors or big screen TVs and speakers and everything set up so that everybody can hear what's going on. So just wanted to get some information out. I had a lot of people asking, you know, if I'm not there, how can I see it without having to wait for it to be out on the news? So this is how it's going to go. This is where it's going to be available. As you all know, we've been having some manpower staffing issues here lately. We did get a posting for TFTs. Now, keep in mind, these are truly temporary jobs. A TFT, in order to convert, is going to have to be there for 9 months. And they're not going to be here for 9 months. We're going down for the retool here in about 4.5 months. So these are temporary positions. If you know somebody that's got a good job out there that's supporting their family on it, I really wouldn't suggest they quit that to come here for this. If you know somebody that wants to make some extra money, wants to make a little better money than what they're making wherever they might be right now, this isn't a bad opportunity for them. You know, if you've got somebody that's fresh out of high school that doesn't have a job currently or whatever, these won't be bad jobs, but they are not going to be permanent. Now, they are still a foot in the door. Every time that we get ready to do this, and we're doing this time as well. Our previous TFT that were let go last year, any of those that did not end up at KTP, either because they declined it or they didn't answer when they were called or whatever, they're all being called to see if they want to come back. In that same manner, if somebody comes in here and works as a TFT between now and December, when we have a hiring opportunity or KTP has a hiring opportunity, those are going to be the first people called. So it is a foot in the door. Again, if somebody's supporting a family, I'd be hard pressed to tell them, yeah, I'll walk away and quit that job and come over here for something that you know is going to end in December. But if they're not, they've got a little bit different circumstances. This is a foot in the door. It's going to get your name on a list, and there will be opportunities to get called back. As far as the announcement goes, I wanted to hit on that a little bit. I've gotten hit up with a lot of questions on that, and I can't sit here and say 100% I know everything that's going to be said tomorrow. I've seen portions of what's going to be discussed and what's going to be announced, but I don't have all of that. Hopefully after the announcement tomorrow, it'll generate some conversation, it's going to generate some questions, and we can discuss and go over those some more in future videos. Only other thing I just want to make a couple of things that we've got upcoming, make you aware of. Our August Union meeting is going to be the third Tuesday this month, not the second Tuesday, because standing committee's meeting is next week, and we're going to have a lot of our leadership are going to be out of town. They won't be available for that. So the union meeting is going to be on the third Tuesday, which is August 19th at the LAP Hall. That's going to be at 1 and 6 p.m. Also, don't forget, we've got the United Labor Day picnic coming up September 1st at Kentucky Kingdom. If you're interested in doing that, you can get tickets at the hall, and I believe we still have some in the cafeteria as well for $20 a ticket. One last thing I wanted to get out, the SRI packages. The deadline on that is the 11th, which is tomorrow. That's open until 11:59 p.m. So if you were on the fence, you've got about a day and a half to make that decision. If you were waiting to see what the future was going to look like, we'll know that in the morning, and if that's affecting your choice, that'll be there as well. But tomorrow is the deadline. If you're going to get that in, you want to get it in by midnight. All right, that's all I've got, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.